So that's my load. I got a few more things here I'm gonna throw in. Kids' bikes. Okay, so that's it for the scrap I have ready. So I got a old bed frame that had a mechanical mortar system on there, so it's a heavy frame. Stove, hot water tank, a baby buggy stripped apart, a couple bikes, bunch of TV sets and miscellaneous different things. Okay. Okay, we'll see you at the scrapyard. Okay, well, scrapyard shut down early there. It looked like they were working on the scale or something, so couldn't get this dumped right now, so it was a little bit too late. That's okay. I'll just dump it Monday. But it's kind of the way it goes. You know, I thought I could do some filming there, but they're just shut down right now. So, and the other one is basically shut down now. It's just, the other one's open a little bit later than the other one. So, anyways, it's okay. I'll do a video of this on Monday, but I gotta do an inspection right now, which you can't do any filming there. The guy he's staying there. He's got some of his contents there, so I don't want to film in case something goes. You know, something happens down the road on this property, so I'll keep that out of the film. But do that inspection, I gotta go to my storage yard. I gotta do a bunch of work there. Need to clean all those TV sets out of there and a few things. So see what I can do, what progress I'll have. Okay, stay tuned. I'm gonna take it. I think they would at least clean it out. Idiots. No rotted food in there. Who's gonna take it? You know, scrap's so cheap anyways, but all they have to do is clean out the garbage, hose it out a bit, and then I would take it, right? I'm not gonna piss around for someone else's garbage, especially something rotten like that and leaks in my car, then it stinks for a while, right? So just finished the inspection there. Go to look at a building their guy wants to remove some walls of drywall, some sort of rental, we'll see. And then I got a pickup to do. Buddy called me, he's got some scrap metal in his yard. He lives in Vancouver, so I might swing over there after, so stay tuned on that. Do a scrap pickup here. Buddy of mine's house. All the stuff here is gonna go. Oh, it's an old plate too, huh? That's a 52, yeah, 52. Awesome. Okay. He took all his garbage and left the metal for me, so that was awesome. Let's head through something here. Just gonna get that cord cut.
figure out throw this in because it's probably pretty heavy. I'll probably take this off, this part anyways. Stereo. Speakers. These are partially aluminum, so I'll take them apart. It's aluminum, ladder extensions or something. I did say I probably could sell some stuff. These lights are probably good. But he's a painter, so I think stuff after walls you don't need stuff, right? Stuff breaks down or start fresh again. Here's some wire. Wire. Alternator. Alternator is really heavy. Nice copper alternator. It's a 37 license plate actually. Most of the stuff is actually usable. The 37 is not bad. British Columbia. It's a car plate. It's actually, I think it's a truck plate, I think. It's a 52. Still not bad shape. It's like dirty aluminum. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Sprayer here, look at that. I never knew there's electronics in a sprayer. Look at that. Copper, capacitors. Never knew that, huh? Wow. Technology, huh? Probably looks pretty good still. It's a paint sprayer, so have a nice little copper mortar probably. Would hope. Just never know. There's actually a printer on this side here I'm gonna grab. Neighbors. Oh, it's pretty heavy, this thing. For a little printer, it's pretty heavy. Okay, it's got a wagon, radio flyer. It's a little frozen, wheels are frozen. Painted junk. Okay. Yeah, my daughter's boyfriend's a painter, so maybe we'll just give him those if there's any good. Maybe he'll have use. It's actually a not bad wagon. Okay. Okay. Little ladders are always good. Some of the stuff might be good, he said, so I have to look into it. Actually, I prefer to have it on the other side. Okay. Even this thing's pretty heavy. This ladder's actually still good. He said he cut it down. It was a longer ladder at one time. He cut it down. seat forward, I think, will help. I don't know why this thing is. This thing. Okay. Prepared to put on the roof if I have to, but rather than not, to be honest. But I don't want to be jamming this into my shoulder. Oops. I'll just flip it over top, hopefully. Okay, let's see how that is. It's pretty close. It's the window. It's close, but I think I'll get it. And I'll just shuffle it over. Huh. Figures, huh? Okay, it's in. It's in. It's gonna maybe okay. That's it's in. Take one more look. But I think it's it. That's it. Maybe it's not banging. What's it? Oh, it's the carpet. I probably had clearance for a long time ago, probably. Okay. The carpet was in the way. Didn't even know. Okay, so I got good clearance. Okay. I think I'm good. Not touching the glass. Perfect. I think I got it all. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Okay, Lee, buddy, thanks if you're watching my video. Thanks for the stuff. Okay, let's keep moving. People leave. We're in a really high end part of town. Look at all the garbage. I'll just keep hauling garbage on top of garbage. I can't even get this out. There's so much garbage on it. Figure since I'm here, I'll grab it, but vacuum there. Vacuums are pretty heavy. It's got a cord. I'll take this thing. Actually has a cord on the inside here for the scrubber. Probably pretty well it. See, we're in a rich part of town here. This is like the west side. Each house is like $3 million to this area. And then, you know, look at this. But what are the people paying taxes for? Like, you're paying all this tax money. Why is this garbage here? What is the city even doing? There was a thing on a news hour talking about how the city is neglecting cleaning the streets up. They don't care. It seems like they're more interested in taking money, raising your taxes really high, over assessing your homes, and paying high taxes, but they're not doing nothing to the streets, right? I can see if that was a $100,000 house, who's gonna pay for it, right? No, they're paying probably like anywhere from $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 property tax a year. Doors open here. You're not paying no $1,500 a year. You're paying big dollars. So I mean, city's got to be a little bit more on the ball. Like this stuff's been here for months, maybe a year. Look, it's just rotting away. It's not like it's been dumped overnight. You can tell it's been here for a long time. And they got lots of recycling bins, so it's a multi-unit building. It says no dumping up there, but hey, seems like people don't seem to care. See, it's a multi kind of a old house, but I bet your taxes are probably $8,000 on that house alone. Just because it's the land you're paying on, right? $3 million of land. So anyways, we're off. My son's supposed to cook us some dinner, but I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I have so much things to do. I need to process those big commercial heat exchangers, because that's holding my truck up, and they're so big I can't take them off. I can't move them really. If I dump them off truck, they're gonna stay on the ground. I may not be able to tip them straight up. I was thinking maybe worst case scenario, unbolt all the motors, then dump it. Maybe the motors will fall off, right? That'll take probably 400 pounds off the tops, because each motor I think is around 200 pounds, I would think, because it seems like they're so heavy, and they warn you they're top heavy. So that's a thought there. But I'm gonna try and unbolt one and see if I can lift it off. But I know the big ones with the cast iron mortars, when they're all cast iron, they're about 185 pounds. One guy weighed one, I saw him on the internet, and it was 185 pounds. So, you know, and that one you could barely move. It's like it's like a weight. You can't move at all. But this one, like I say, it's a compressor, right? It's actually a sealed unit. It's not as heavy, the casting wall, I don't think, like cast iron. So hard to say. Or the motor might be bigger. It could have a huge wines in it because it's commercial. I mean, I'm thinking 10 pounds of copper, could be 20 pounds of copper. I don't personally know. You know, it's hard to say because they are big. So it's going to have a, you know, a big core like that, and I would say at least a motor like about that, right? So I'm anxious to work on it, but I still have to clean up my storage yard. That's a big thing I got to get done. That's kind of priority than anything. So I might hold off on cleaning that big unit just until I get the yard wrapped up a little bit, because piece of metal here. This one's heavy actually. It's got good weight. What the hell is there? Like a windshield or something? There's actually something I saw. Well, it was a dead end. It's dead end here, but over there I have to go around. It's a hood fan. I seen it, I don't know, a couple days ago, so I figured I'd pick it up. It's like a whole assembly. Let's just take a look at it for a second. The windshield. See what it is. Oh, it's got wheels here. These are probably collectible to someone. They're steel, but I wonder if they're half aluminum or something, or stainless or something. No. It's probably off a collector car, this thing. I understand why the windshield's so high. Also, the bottom section I see is a firewall. It's backwards. Oh, look at these plates here. Those would be good metal. Oh, pretty heavy. I have to come back another time with a van or something if it's there. I don't want to take something that someone's using. Who knows? But the plates are good. I would take the plates, but not now. It's too much junk in my truck or my van. Even that, I would probably take that too. But someone's Looks like they cut a car up or something, probably. Anyways, there's stuff everywhere. Okay, still looks like someone got the mortar out of it already. Oh no, they didn't actually. Okay, well that's got a good mortar. That's definitely worth stripping. That's a good mortar. 2 mortars, aluminum body. Good pick. Oh, that's pretty heavy. Palm is greasy. Really greasy, that stuff. Yeah, look at the garbage. People dump garbage everywhere. Okay. It's been sitting there for about a week. Well, the mortar's there. Good, so I'll strip the mortar. Okay. Okay, we've got an accident here. Looks not very much, just a little fender bender. Tiny fender bender, they're going to the hospital. That's what they do here. That's why our insurance is really high. You know, it's just a guy pulls out a little bit, he gets a small hit in the bumper, and he's going to hospital for whiplash. Anyways, that's kind of what happens out here. A lot of scammers out here, but that's whatever. That's the way it goes. You know, you think it'd be a dramatic big accident. No, it's nothing. Okay. But it's the guy who pulled out's fault anyways, because he pulled out in front of the car, so obviously it could be his fault regardless. You know, he can't see the guy hit him because the way it's, you know, way it's functioned there. They'll blame, or they'll go 50-50, so that they blame each other. That's what they usually do. Okay, I think this will be it for the video. It's just the day kind of blew it in the morning. Scrapyard was closed, and I couldn't make it to the other scrapyard, and I wanted to at least include me unloading the thing, showing a video. Thought maybe, you know, do something a little different, right? I mean, they pay less at that scrapyard, 10 bucks a ton less, but that's okay. If I sneak some video in there, they don't seem to care, then I'm okay. At least get some entertainment out of that, right? Compared to the other yard is so picky. I think the other yard is so big that if I start filming in their yard, and if they have tons and tons of material and people see it on the internet, they can lowball their metal. If you're showing like you know, 50 tons aluminum wheels, how are you gonna make a deal? You know, because they'll probably say, okay, we'll pay you $1 a pound. If they know you have 50 tons sitting there, they're gonna say, well, we pay 80 cents a pound. You know what I'm saying? They can have an upper edge. They know you need to sell, but they can lowball you so that you have to sell, because they know your stocks are really high. You know what I'm saying? Your inventory is really high. That's why usually, like, inventory gets really high, people sell. They end up selling, you know, furniture or whatever, like whatever your business consists of, right? After all, you know, you have to blow it out, right? And that's what happens. These scrap yards sit on material too long. When you got payrolls, like, you know, millions of dollars of payrolls and machinery and fuel and all that, someone's got to pay. It's got to come from somewhere, right? So you have to sell your metal constantly. Ideally, right, you should be, you know, most yards will sell it as they get it, right? As soon as they have a load, they sell it out. So they're on top of the market pricing. But if you sit on this stuff, by the time you buy it and sell it 2 months later, well, the market's a whole different ballgame. You could be losing 20-30%. I remember steel was it could have been like 80 bucks, 100 bucks a ton, who knows. It went down like 20 bucks a ton. So many scrap yards lost money. It was just like overnight. Same with copper. Copper went from, I would say, at least $2 at time, maybe $2.50. Went down as low as 60 cents for copper. It was so low, people lost tons of money because they had all the surplus they paid big money for. It was all kind of, oh, these roads are all crap here. It's all bog in here, actually. That's why it's a dump in here. It's all landfill, basically. It's a swamp. Anyways, my point is, you know, if you hold on too long, you know, especially if you're a buyer, you have to sell when the prices are high. Buy it, sell it right away when the prices are going. But sitting on stuff is risky. I mean, some of the big companies will do it. They got money, they know the markets, or they have the inside scoop, right? But this, like me, I'm holding my copper, my brass for now. I'm not going to sell it. They're still talking about prices dropping, but that's okay because, you know, that copper I know is going to rebound again. You know, it can't go too low because it's still in a big demand. All electronics, copper's in electronics, is in everything, right? So plumbing, well, plumbing's kind of dropped out quite a bit, to be honest. Plumbing's changed, but you know, it's electrical wiring. It is in industrial plumbing, so it's still there. Housing, it turned more to plastic, but the demand is going to be still just as high, right? You know, so what? You get a poor economy, right? I mean, eventually it's going to level out and trade out, right? Okay, anyways, so don't forget to subscribe, share, like, get me to 10,000 subs. I'm very close. I'm approaching 1,000 views also, so hopefully I can get my 1,000 views and my 10,000 subs together. It'd be a kind of big party. So don't forget to subscribe and share. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.